Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jordy and welcome back to some more Need for Speed Heat. We are finally here with the Ferrari F40. I've been meaning to do this car for so long, but I never got round to it. Another one of the cars that I never got round to, just like the BRZ. Now, the special thing about this car is that it was one of the very few supercars in Need for Speed 2015. But not only that, in this game, it is the third fastest car in the game. It was pretty much the only car that could beat the RSR up until the McLaren F1 arrived. So today, we're here to hopefully customize. You know, we know how Ferrari is with customization. There's only really one car that has a lot of customization. Well, I guess there are a few cars from their customization in 2015, but there isn't much customization other than the 488 GTB. So we are here with the F40, hopefully able to customize it, and we're going to see just how fast it is, and we will compare it to the RSR. It should be pretty cool. Wow, look at the pop-up headlights, man. Here we are finally with the Ferrari F40. I got a lot of money. I got 4.2 million, you know, because I haven't really had a reason to spend much money in this game lately. So first of all, what we're going to do, we're going to get right into the customization. I didn't look at the customization rating, but apparently we got some decent customization. We can't touch the fenders. Can we do the rear bumper? That would be really nice. I guess we can't. So okay, it's not bad, honestly. Let's see what we got then. Honestly, it could be an illusion of choice. Here we go. We got splitter. That's all we can add. There's no front bumper. I thought that was the front bumper. I don't know about that splitter. We'll leave it for now. We got a hood. Oh, that removes the pop-up headlights. Ooh. And it changes the hood a little bit. Ooh, I don't know about that, you know. I never really liked the pop-up headlights that much on the F40. Like, I'm sorry if anybody's offended by that, but we're just going to take them off. That's what we're doing, okay? I don't really care about the pop-up headlights. Let's see what we got in terms of headlight customization here. Oh, okay, there's a Ferrari headlight. Let's see what we got here then. Ah, the sleepy lights. Okay, I like them. Okay, we'll go with that. Fine, we'll have the sleepy lights. That's decent. I'll take that. And we can't change the hood. I really wish we'd have a little dent. That would be nice. Wing mirrors. Those actually attach onto the window. I think we'll go with that. That's really unique. We're going to go with that. Side skirts. There really isn't much choice. There's like one alternative choice. That's just a little change. A dent on the side skirt a little bit. We may as well add that. Customization is customization. Tail lights. We can black them out if we want. Yeah, we'll darken them a little bit. I think we'll darken them. That sounds nice. Trunk lid. Oh, okay. Completely removes the words Ferrari. And it removes the license plate as well. No license plate. Illegal F40. I don't know about that. Spoiler. We'll add that. We're adding that. That looks really nice. I do like that quite a lot. Exhausts. I don't really like the stock exhausts on this car, so let's have a look what we got here. We could change it to these ones. Yeah, they do look a little bit better. I like the three things on them. Diffuser. Add a diffuser on it as well. We may as well add all we can. Completely and utterly customize it. License plate. We don't really need the license plate. Let's change that trunk lid. Look at that. Now that does look better. I cannot lie. We're going to completely smoke out the lights because it does make... it does look a lot better. Rims. There's something I love doing with the Ferraris. I did it with the Testarossa, and that is going with these rims. Because, I mean, look. They're like updated versions. Why not? Why wouldn't I... Okay, I've pressed the wrong button. Why wouldn't I go with that? They're literally just updated versions. That's sick. So we're sticking with that. And we're going to do that to the other rim right now. Okay. The customization isn't bad. Like, there's only, like, one option, but that option isn't that bad, you know? And there's enough variety at the front to really make you have a choice. We could put a splitter on. Do we do it? I really don't know. I don't really feel like putting the splitter on. I'm going to be honest. Now, the one thing I don't like about this, you can't... What I don't like about Ferraris is that you literally cannot put any tire text on for some reason. I don't know why that is. It's really odd to me. Stance, let's change the stance. Do you want to put a little bit of camber on? How does that look? That does look nice. I do like that. Okay. Guys, I'm just gonna, you know, mess around with the color, the wrap. We'll see what we can come up with. Holy shit. Look at that. That looks amazing. Okay. What do we do for underglow? I don't know. We could go Jingle Bells because it has the green and red. It does make it look a little bit Italian. Very nice. The yellow would suit this very well. I cannot lie. The yellow would really suit this. We're going to go Rainbow Nitrous as well. Oh, this is going to look so good. This already looks so good. I'm not going to put any tire smoke on. Screw that. Right, performance. Here we are. So, mostly pro parts. That's 266. I didn't notice that. That's really surprising for this car. First of all, we are going to improve the clutch straight away. 279. Let's see what we've got at the parts shop. I've already got a Super Plus gearbox. I don't know if that's going to make things any better, but let's put the Ultimate Plus parts on real quick. Hopefully we can get to 400 plus so I can really see, really compare it to the RSR. That would be amazing. We got a 375. That is pretty good so far. Dual turbocharger. Let's have a look. Maybe the turbocharger makes it better. Nah, the dual turbocharger always wins. I swear to God. And the 5 tanks. Always go with the 5 tanks. That's what I always do. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a fair. It wouldn't be a fair test of the car because all the rest of the cars have the exact same stuff. So full track, obviously. I really hope this car's good. 390. Oh, I don't know about this. I don't think this doesn't get to 400. That is really surprising. So there must be an engine swap, right? Yeah, there must be an engine swap. Let's see what we got then. So this is the stock engine. We've got a V6. Flat 6. A V8. That's a McLaren engine. We got a V6. GTR. A V8. Hybrid. I'm guessing it's this engine. I don't know. It could be this one. I really want to test out this V8. But I might look at... fuck it. I don't care. I don't care. So, hold on. I'm going to swap the engines around. Hopefully it gets to 400 plus. Alright, so I've decided to go with this one because look at those stats. And the 0 to 60 is 2 seconds. That is disgusting. Top speed 234. Wow. This car, I really think is going to be good. So first of all, before we take it on to Colombia, I do want to test it out on a nighttime track first, you know, because I just want to play more in the nighttime. So we're going to go over to Voyager. I think Voyager would be a pretty great track to test it on. We could go with something else as well. Top Thrill, that's a nice track. We got Lucky Charm, Crossover, but we're going to go to Voyager. I don't think we do Voyager very much, but I mean, nah, Top Thrill's more difficult, but there's also the Eden Shores races that we could do. I really don't know what to do. Ooh, there's a lot of races here. Golden Arrow Circuit Race. You know what? Ocean Drive has got to, or is it New Horizons? Which one is the most difficult one in the game? I really don't know. There was a really difficult high heat event, and New Horizons isn't one of them. Let's have a look at Ocean Drive. It does go round. I think it's Ocean Drive. Ocean Drive is the most difficult event when it comes to high heat. You know how absolutely crazy that is. So we're going to go out and we're going to do Ocean Drive right friggin' now with this amazing, disgusting, beautiful looking Ferrari F40. Let's get it. Here are the usual specs. Steering sensitivity on high, downforce on low, traction control off, drift style, brake to drift. I don't care what you say. When it comes to brake to drift versus clutch kick to drift, brake to drift is much more efficient, especially for those cars that struggle with turning, aka the Turbo S or the DB11. We haven't done the Turbo S on the channel yet. Well, we have in the live streams, but I haven't done a whole video dedicated to that car yet. Trust me, that is coming. It is one of the hidden gems in the game, so don't worry about that. But the DB11 is definitely a prime example of it. So without further ado, guys, we have Ocean Drive, one of the hardest events in the game. Look at these rims, man. This car looks incredible. We're just going to get into this event. This is one of the hardest events that I've done in this game in terms of high heat. It is really difficult, but I think this will be a great test. And then after this, get straight onto Colombia. I think this car could be really darn good. I did hear about this car being an RSR killer, but when it comes to Colombia, as we found out with the Beetle, it mostly comes down to top speed. Okay? Now, the RSR is really quick on the turns, but when it comes to straights, the F1 can beat the RSR. But yeah, can the F40 do it? We'll find out. But I mean, look, we haven't even used NOS just yet. Look at how beautiful this car looks. The Christmas underglow, the Jingle Bells underglow is perfect for this. Oh god, I'm in the wrong camera. Oh my god. Okay, don't worry. This track isn't to get an official time. This is to just, you know, get a feel for the car, get used to how it drives, and yeah, be at tip-top performance heading into Colombia. But we are doing okay so far. We haven't even used NOS yet. We're gonna use it right now. This car does look great. I am contemplating keeping the wrap on it. I probably will, because I doubt I'll get the F40 in the next game unless it's OP. I guess we'll see though. This car does look amazing, so there is a high chance I'm going to keep it. But let's catch up with this 600 LT before we get too far. Oh my god, see, that's why this event is hard, and that's why it's a perfect test to see if this car's quick enough. Because if it can get through all of this and still get a pretty good time, then that's pretty darn cool. But yeah, this part of the event is usually chaos. You do drift a little bit too much. I might turn the steering sensitivity down, but I guess we'll see. We have got full track parts on. I am not talking properly today. I'm sorry. This is the first video I have actually recorded in a while. I've not really been doing much in the last couple of days, so sorry, I'm not really used to it. Let's brake to drift around this corner. It does turn pretty superbly. Say goodbye to the 600 LT. Say goodbye, because the F40 is absolutely rapid. Now the 600 LT, I might go back to that car at some point. It does need an engine swap because it is a little bit sluggish. I don't know. We'll have to test it, but I've not really heard much stuff about the 600 LT. I could do some research, and if it's any good, I can come back to it perhaps one day, but I don't know. You know, I'm like I've been saying for the last couple episodes, the last few episodes, I'm coming to the end of my tenure with Need for Speed Heat, you know, so the less the better, you know, the less videos I have to do, the faster I can get off this game and move on to something more exciting like Need for Speed Payback, because I've not played that yet, and I've been playing Heat religiously since launch. But there we go, there is the finish pretty quickly. Look at how fast we are. We can push it to about 237. We can't get any quicker than a 237. You know what? That isn't bad at all. And we're going to save it with 135,000 reps. Jesus Christ. Getting to 1 million isn't exactly the most difficult thing anymore. I remember when that was a big-ass deal. But now it isn't. So without further ado, guys, let's get on to Colombia and really test this car out. I really need to watch that steering sensitivity. Maybe turn that down to the minimum. But yeah, without further ado, guys, let's test this car out. Is the Ferrari F40 truly the RSR or a RSR killer? We're about to find out. 48 is the time to beat. But I noticed the curious thing. Well, I got really curious about a certain engine that we put into this. The engine that we put into the F40 is the BMW M5 engine. Now, the curious thing about that is this is the same engine that has made the Turbo S a completely hidden gem. Fucking Hiroshi, man. Getting in my way. I hate that. Main thing we need to do, and the good thing about sprint races and why I like this race better than what Straight Up Hippo does, there's no cars to get in my way by the, you know, throughout this event. Because with Rare Bear, one that Hippo used for his lap times, you know, when you lap the races, you can sometimes crash into them. So that proved to obviously be an issue. Right, Lola, get out of my way. Let's nos it. Let's just nos it as quick as we can. Get out the way of all these AI. There we go. So yeah, like I said, the curious thing is that we've got a BMW M5 engine in this car, which is the same engine that has pushed the Turbo S exclusive to the stars, as you will see in a video that we make in the future. Definitely coming back for that video. Like, just because I'm leaving Heat by the end of this month doesn't mean I'm going to stop Heat videos, of course. I will still make videos on Heat, but they're going to be a lot more rare than they have been. But yeah, actually, oh, we got to 238. We weren't able to get that earlier. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. This is the corner. Come on. That was not a bad corner. I cannot lie. That was a very good corner. You know, if we get really close to the time, maybe we can go on Rivals. Not on the game Rivals. Maybe we can go on the race Rivals on this game. Because if you guys remember, that is the race where we proved that the Beetle was OP. Now, we can really test it with this car. But this car seems very fast. I cannot lie. I think we can definitely say this is OP. Just like the Ford GT can be. But is it as OP as the RSR? Well, obviously not. The RSR is the best car in the game. Even the F1 isn't as OP as the RSR, you know? If I went versus myself, then again, I say that. And then again, I was going to contradict myself saying I did beat my RSR time in the F1, but then I got the RSR out straight away and beat the time in the F1. We know the F1 is the RSR killer, but is the F40 still, like, up there? People have been saying since release that the F40 is as good as, well, not as good, but is capable, perfectly capable of beating the RSR. But we've really got to test it on this track. Like, if I'm able to beat my lap time, that means it's quicker than the F1 as well, which is really odd, and maybe we'll have to retest the F1 at some point. I really do think that. But yeah, this car is doing very well so far. Even if we do not beat the lap time, I truly think that this car is definitely one to pick up if you haven't already. But you have. Let's be honest. Everybody owns this car because everybody knows already that it can beat the RSR on certain tracks. But this is a big track. This is all about top speed. And there are a few corners. I want to be careful around a particular corner around here in a second, because in the last budget build I lost mainly because of a corner that we are about to approach right here. This corner right here made me lose the budget build against TJ, which I'm so angry about. But that's the thing about muscle cars in this game. They really do struggle to go around that corner sometimes. So I really do have to remember that next time we use muscle cars in a co-op video with TJ, you know? Maybe we won't use muscle cars when doing Columbia next time. We are 2 miles ahead of second place. This has been an almost flawless race. Now, if we can keep going, the 3:48 was the time, I'm really sure, and I do not think we're going to beat it. There is a chance. 10 seconds to go. We're going to get really close to it, I think. Oh, no. No, that's not it. It did get close, though. It has gotten close. I cannot lie. 353, pushing a 354, is nothing to be ashamed of with this car. Now, I could always take it on to Rivals, but honestly, I think it's the same results with a lot of people's videos. The F40 is perfectly capable of defeating the RSR, but if two players were on the same skill level, so to speak, so if I went versus myself, for example, just like we kind of have with this, the RSR is going to win because, you know, it's the RSR. It's a few seconds quicker, but it is perfectly capable of beating it because we got a 353, which is beating Triadic Officer, and it's also, I don't know why he's still on my leaderboards. He left the crew, but it's beating TJ. TJ's time was a 355 in the RSR. So if that isn't enough proof that this car, the F40, is perfectly capable of beating the RSR, I don't know what is. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It isn't quicker than the RSR. It isn't as OP as the RSR, but it is perfectly capable of beating the RSR. So guys, that is the end of this episode of Need for Speed Heat. If you guys liked it, hit that like button as high as possibly can. Let me know what you thought about the F40. Honestly, this car looks amazing, looks incredible. I'm gonna struggle a bit for the thumbnail because it is a black car, so it's gonna have to be in the daytime, and I don't know of very good spots to take thumbnails anymore in this game. But yeah, guys, definitely get this car if you haven't picked it up already. It isn't worth that much. It's around, I think, 500,000. It's around there. It definitely isn't more than 600,000. I can promise you that. But yeah, guys, that is the end of this episode of Need for Speed Heat. That's probably one of the last solo build videos we're going to be doing in this game. Actually, I think, nah, we're gonna come back to the Polestar at some point because I never really made my own wrap for the Polestar, or at least, you know, the only reason I bought the Polestar, and it was probably the same for everybody really, was to see if you could make the one, you know, make Joe's Polestar. And I think the trailer lied to us because the trailer showed customizing a Polestar and putting that spoiler on. I thought it was really odd that that isn't the case, but the Polestar still has very good customization, so we're going to go back to the car, to that car at some point this month. There's a lot of things we're going to be doing with this game, folks, so make sure you stick around. But guys, that's it for this episode of NFS Heat. We will be back really soon. I don't know what video we'll be doing, but there's not that many videos left on this game that we're going to do this month now, you know? Not that many left, unless an update comes out, you know? Because then, I don't know. I've heard rumors. Just like I said, I don't know when I said it, but I think I've said it multiple times in the last few episodes. There is rumors, especially around the LP Ripper community, since he made a video on it, that an update is coming in around 2 weeks. So I don't know about that. Apparently though, it's just going to be a patch, which I'm going to be really angry about, but we will save the rant videos for when the update is out. So without further ado, guys, hit that like button as hard as possible can if you enjoyed. Comment, share and subscribe. Let me know if you have this car. Let me know if you have any experiences of beating the RSR in this car. I know I probably will in the future because I've beaten the RSR in the BRZ. The BRZ, man, what a perfect car. I cannot believe we didn't do that before. But yeah, guys, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace!